County in Los Naranjos neighborhood, where is located the representative people of the humanitarian organization called Samaritan First. The organization's president is Franklin Graham, son of Christian evangelist Billy Graham. The name of the organization is based on the New Testament parable of the Good Samaritan, in which Jesus uses a parable to teach people one form of the golden rule: love your neighbor as yourself. Right now we're with Plyler, and he's gonna give us a little interview because he's the director of this organization basement. Good morning, welcome to Ecuador.
Good morning. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Tell us a little about the history of Samaritan Purse and its mission. What its mission is.
Yeah, well, Samaritan's Purse has been around since about 1978, and it was originally started by Bob Pierce, who also started World Vision, but he later started Samaritan's Purse. But as he got older and his health started to fail, he turned it over to Franklin Graham, who, as you said, is the son of the Reverend Billy Graham. And Samaritan's Purse is really it's an international Christian relief organization that reaches out to people in times of trouble, after disasters, primarily after war, after famines, in refugee camps, or in disaster settings like after an earthquake, like you all have experienced here in Ecuador. And so we just provide relief in partnering with the people of the country. And any way we can, we do it through various types of sectors, like clean water, or what we call non-food items, like plastic tarps for temporary shelters. We also create transitional shelters. We distribute food, and of course we provide medical care, because oftentimes after a disaster, the medical care, the infrastructure of the medical system is temporarily impaired. And so we try to work with the Ministry of Health per their direction to help bolster them and lift them up until they get back on their feet.
You are here since what? Thursday, I heard? You're here from where? For what day?
Our organization, this field hospital, anticipates. We're still working on. We're negotiating with the Ministry of Health, but we've committed that we would, per their permission, we would stay up to 2 months.
How many countries the organization works and how they manage its activities?
Yeah, we work in well over 100 countries. I couldn't tell you exactly, but a lot of times what we'll do is after a disaster, we'll establish a country office. So generally we have at any one time, about 15 country offices all around the world. For example, like last year after the earthquake in Nepal, we established a country office, and then we were present there for about 2 to 5 years to help development. Again, this is just sort of a protracted time period to help the people get back functioning.
Can you share with us what activities you're involved in actually? What do you do personally?
Well, personally, I'm the medical director for our disaster response, and so I'm the chief medical officer here at our field hospital. And so I'm just really, my role is a little clinical, but predominantly administrative. We bring in a lot of different doctors of different subspecialties and nurses, and I help oversee the different functions of our field hospital, like the emergency room, like the operating room, like our wards, our critical care areas, things like that.
How important is to dominate a second language in your line of work?
Extremely important. Es muy importante, porque cuando está aprendiendo un otro idioma o una otra cultura, tú tienes oportunidades increíbles. Es una oportunidad, increíble cuando está aprendiendo una otra cultura y una otra gente. Es
Una ventaja.
Eso.
Advantage. What about your experience in Ecuador helping the survivors of the earthquake on April 16th?
It was a horrible, experience, I'm sure, for the people of Ecuador. But we try to use a bad experience to create something good. And so the people of Ecuador are very amistoso. They've been incredibly friendly and welcoming, and they've invited us in. And so, as I said, we've tried to
a message for the earthquake survivors of the northern zone of Manabi and Esmeraldas.
Yeah. Well, my perspective is one of a Christian perspective. Samaritan's Purse is a Christian relief organization, but God is in control, and oftentimes we don't understand, and I don't understand why God permitted this, but He did, and good things will happen. Good things are already happening, and God loves the people of Ecuador. He cares for them, and He's providing relief. And so I just encourage them to pray to God and continue to have faith.
Thank you so much for this interview, and we're happy to be here and have listened because it's really just tough to explain. It was a great experience, so thank you so much.
The pleasure's mine, honestly. We're thrilled to be here to help.
Okay. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Thank you.
Sí.